Hey guys, staying with Fox Airsoft here, and today we're going to talk about the sniper starter kits. What these are just basically starter packages involving sniper rifles. So some people have been asking for that, so we wanted to bring you some good choices for you to start off with. Let's start with actually the gameplay itself as a sniper in Airsoft. The gameplay is a lot different from that with using an AEG. Typically when you're running an electric rifle, you have a better rate of fire. You can move around more. You have you can play at a faster pace, so you're typically assaulting your targets. The sniper role is going to be slower paced, so it's designed for those who want to hang back, choose their shots carefully, play a little bit stealthy, and then more methodical. For sniper rifles, you'll find they'll be bolt action sniper rifles like this one here. This one is a Classic Army M24 LTR. So with it being bolt action, that means you are cocking the bolt to the chamber around and also cock the gun. So it's a large spring powered gun. These are typically not too expensive to get into, and they shoot pretty hard. The Classic Army clocks in at over 400 feet per second, 400 to 450 or so. It does shoot harder than your typical electric gun out of the box. However, like I said, it's going to be a difference in gameplay because you don't have that rate of fire to support you, and you can't hose down your targets. So even though you do have a range and velocity advantage, it's not like you're going to have the range of like double or triple an electric gun. So all our sniper kits in general will have, of course, a sniper rifle. The selection will be different. We select a couple good ones for you at different price points, so anyone can get involved and get a good setup to start off with. So with any sniper rifle, of course, you'll get a scope. This one just happens to be a 3 to 9 power scope, 40 millimeter lens, so you can see your targets pretty far, far enough for Airsoft anyways. Also included with that is some sort of bipod. The bipods will vary depending on the gun, just because the mounting points are different. On this one we have the folding bipod that can also swivel, so you can adjust your aim carefully and also steady your shot. You can also lock it so it doesn't swivel. And then along with your sniper kit, you will get heavyweight BBs. These will vary depending on the gun. The harder shooting guns will get the .28 BBs in the package. The ones that don't shoot as hard but still pretty hard will use .25s. You'll find that the heavier weight BBs will get you that extra accuracy and less wind deflection when you're shooting at distance. But if you go up in weight outside of what the gun is ideal for, you'll notice probably even more accuracy, but slower speed for the travel time for the BB. This might be important because you're trying to sail your shots out there, and if it takes a while to get there, they may have moved already. So very important to keep in mind what kind of weight BBs you're using. You'll definitely develop your own preference over time and find what works best for you. So the weights that we recommend are just starting points. You may or may not stick to them. Now let's go into a little bit of using your sniper rifle. So before you even throw on the scope, or you could do it with the scope on, but that just makes it more difficult. First thing you're gonna do is find a safe place to shoot it, of course. If you have a big property, or probably save it for the airsoft field, you'll want to shoot the gun to see where the BBs are flying, and then adjust your hop up. Just like on an electric gun, you have to adjust your hop up to match the flight path that you want it to take. So if you're noticing it dipping, either because the gun's set too low for that, or it's running a heavier weight BB, you'll want to compensate with that by adjusting the hop up. On this particular gun, for example, you'll see this little lever here that adjusts the hop up, so you can fire and adjust it just as you're doing it. And then when you switch BB weights to another weight, you'll probably have to adjust it again. So that's the first thing, is to establish that it's flying straight. Just keep in mind though that these sniper rifles, or the guns in general, you're looking at a flight of about 150 to 170 feet effective on a straight path. After that, you're just going to lose energy and dip. On the sniper rifle, it's going to be a little bit more, closer to 200 feet. And then if you've upgraded your guns substantially, even more so. So you're going to find that you're going to shoot and visualize and see where the BBs are going, whether they're going up too much or down too much. Never mind the left and right. That's something you can't control, because that's just either the breeze or other effects taking hold. So after you've adjusted the hop up so the flight is nice and smooth, or reasonably smooth, you're going to install your scope. A common misconception for new players or airsofters or people in general is, you know, you just slap on the scope and it's ready to go and it's basically dead on. That's not true, because the scope is just going to come the way it does from the factory, and you're going to have to install it and then set it up properly for that rifle. If you've already set it up for this rifle and you take the scope off and throw it on another rifle, it's going to be a totally different ball game. So keep that in mind. So the first adjustments you'll be looking for, every scope that's adjustable will have what's called turrets. These are the basically knobs that control the up and down and left and right impact of the round. Some of them will be like protective caps like this that expose the actual knobs. Some will be more external knobs, so keep that in mind. You'll find that there's markings on here that say how much it changes when you adjust by 1 click or 2 clicks or whatever. So in this case, the clicks, 1 click changes a 1/4 inch adjustment at 100 yards, which is very minute, but you have to keep track of like how much you're going left or right when you're doing that. So when I'm shooting, the side turret adjusts the windage, which is the left and right. So what you're going to do is look through the glass, shoot, and see where the BB's flying in relation to the reticle, and then adjust accordingly. Depending on the scope, you'll have to read the instructions. Sometimes the left refers to adjusting where the impact is in relation to the reticle. So like if your impact is to the right somewhere from where you're viewing from your reticle, and you turn the knob to the indicator that says L, which is left, that'll move the BB impact in relation to your crosshair, closer to your crosshair. The other turret is the elevation, so this is the up and down. So after you've adjusted your hop up and you see that it's a pretty stable and level flight, then you'll want to match the crosshairs to where it's hitting in relation to the elevation as well. And that one's just as simple as moving it up or down. You'll notice like some drastic changes. You can start with some big changes first, just to see like, you know, several clicks, just to see like how much it changes and to get you in the ballpark. Adjust my aim just a hair. There we go. All right, so that's the conclusion of our little shoot test with one of our sniper starter kits. You'll see that with this rifle, I was getting pretty good shots once I got it dialed in. Today I am fighting a crosswind, so you know, that's pretty good considering, and I could imagine you're doing better if you're better than me, of course. I'm not all that great, so you know, as a beginner, I would say this is a very good package to get you going. Now, just remember, after your rifle's set up, it's all on you, so you have to be very steady, very calm, take your time. Choose your shots carefully and breathe carefully too, and then don't jerk the trigger most of all. So if you're looking to find the sniper starter kits, just go to the starter kit section or look for the sniper packages that we have available in their own section, and then just select that. You'll see that there's basic and complete tier, the complete tier being a little bit more and getting you that safety equipment. Well, that's going to do it for me today. This is Tang from Fox Airsoft. Here I'm at Flat Acres Farm, FAF Airsoft, doing this range test here. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, just contact us on our social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just follow us there. Otherwise, you can give us a call during our normal business hours too.